Hello everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. I'm Emil Murisa. We worked as a group on this project called Comfort Culture and project called Culture Dinner Party. On this project, we were having different tasks, and everyone was having two cultures and his or and her own culture to talk about and include some events and foods that they like to eat in that culture. And as on my side, I worked on Tringet culture and targeting and Abanyamurenge's culture. And let's start about Tringet culture. Tringet was the people of northern west coast where they like to singing, dancing and presenting speeches in their events. And in those events they invited guests and they shared food where they like to eat sea meat, and those salmon fish was the fish which is big, and they like to share those food with the guests whom they invited in those events. Not only those events, they also celebrated newborn of newborn of a children and the son's marriage and daughter's image. Um, and when they are eating, the presenter or the someone who is older than others, they present for a whole people what they eat is what they have in their farms and in their garden, and the guests eat more food than those people who are drinking it. Those guests eat more food, they trying to say, yeah, now we are we are like eating too much and we are starting to eat overeating. And those were the jokes that guests were making with those people of Tringet. About irrigating was the people of in American tradition where they like football, and tailgaters was the people who preparing that event of playing football, and tailgating was the action of doing that sport. When there is the game day on that culture, everyone, even children, parents, they also invited to the stadium and see how people are playing, and they come with the basket which fulfilled with fishes and beverage like water and an umbrella in order to avoid sunlight in that event. And they like to invite all guests and many people to come and enjoy and having more fun in that event. um their favorite food was salad, correction, and classic strawberry, and those they have more and more different food they like to eat when they were ending that football game. And in that stadium, they play music. Everyone have to dance and feel free to ask questions, guidelines, and different information about those games.
Yeah.
Okay, about Abanyamulenge was the people came from DRC in African continent. Uh, in their daily life, they like to eat kaunga, risusa, and milk. In their wedding, they used kaunga and milk are the favorite food of Abanyamulenge in wedding. The big event that they have in their culture is wedding, where the father of a boy give a dowry to the family of a girl, like at least 20 cows to the family of girl. Yeah, you understand how all these culture have their favorite food and different events. Thank you. can welcome others to continue about their culture.
Okay, thank you, Marisa. I'm Janto Wirintimana. In this project, I have to work on Japanese rice and Hawaii poi, and also in my culture that's called Abajomba culture.
Yeah.
Yes, in Japanese rice, they like to eat rice as they said in their title, Japanese rice.
Yeah.
They like to eat Japanese rice every day. In every day, they like to cook rice, and in each meal, even breakfast, they eat rice. Also, if for Japanese, if they don't have Japanese, it's like they haven't nothing to eat in that day. They like to eat the rice that have the forms of ball. If they cook that rice, they try every possible way to form that rice in form of balls.
Yes.
Also, moving forward, for Hawaii poi, Hawaii poi they like to eat that kind of poi.
Yes.
Poi is a kind of food for Hawaii. They that poi was used taro. In that taro, when they cook that taro, there is some tools that used to put that taro and digging for it.
Yes.
And after they eat that poi. Poi was the best food in Hawaii because they helped them to join a whole families to eat together and enjoying the life. Moving forward, about my culture of Abajomba. Abajomba was the culture of DRC, Republic Democratic of Congo. They like to eat taro mixed with beans without oil. In that case, when they eat that mixture, they used to drink milks in order to be strong. And in their ceremony, like marriage, they share milk for the boys who want a girls from certain family. Those couple they share milks. So you understand that every culture, from Japanese, from Hawaii, from Abajomba, all of us, they like their cultures and they like to use it in different ways. Thank you.
Thank you, Gentille. Aline Uwineza Nyirarukundo. In this project, I was working on Hindu wedding ceremony and Pennsylvania Dutch cousin. Then these are two cultures, and I was working on my culture, which is our Yamasisi culture. Let me start on Hindu wedding ceremony. On Hindu wedding ceremony, I have seen that they like to do wedding ceremony where it takes place in outdoor of under mandapa. Then in Hindu wedding ceremony, the bride and the groom are the ones who arrange the ceremony, ceremony. Then in that ceremony, there is some food they use, and that food has something it symbolizes. They use coconut and rice. Coconut are used as considered as a divine that show that couple are blessed in that marriage. Then rice are used to throw they throw rice to the couple that show they show there is fertilized or there is fertilized. Then that are things that the Hindu wedding ceremony like to do in their culture. Then let's move on the second culture, which is Pennsylvanian Dutch cuisine. In this culture, they like to share food with their neighbors. When they cook some food, they like to call their neighbors and sit together, and they share that food.
Yeah.
And the food they like to eat is whoopie. Is a loved and comfort food in their culture. Also, this food is also when they are eating whoopie, it is mandatory to take a big glass of milk. Means that also they like to drink milk. In this culture also, they considered this whoopie as a threat to the children.
Yes.
And also in whoopie they used it as one to the children. Means when children is growing, they like to give them a whoopie in order to help them to grow well. Yeah. Then on my culture, I was working on Abanyamasisi are the people who come from DRC. Then in Abanyamasisi, they like to eat wheat bread and beans, which make with beans and a cup of milk. They like to drink milk and eat wheat bread with beans. Also, they like to use wheat bread because the cowboys like to eat it and drink milk. Then in Abanyamasisi also they like to rear the cows, or to have the cattle of cows, because they like to drink milk. And also to make their children grow well, they use milk. They used to give their children milk. Then in Abanyamasisi also in the wedding, they like to use rice, to throw the rice to the couple in order to show them, in order to show them the people are happy for them to see them doing that marriage.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the things I was working on when in this project. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Janti and Aline. You have seen that we worked on different culture, and everyone have learned like two things on that culture, and that was helpful because in our daily life we meet with different people with different culture. But this project will help us to know how we adopt ourselves in those culture. Yeah, I can say thank you for putting effort on this project as we worked as a group. Thank you.
Thank you.
you.